Good morning. Yeah, welcome back to Vintage Engines of Derbyshire. Just filling out a few bits. I wonder where we're going today. So yeah, I'm just getting things ready, doing a bit of paperwork, got the vehicle things done. We've got a map. Oh, let me turn this down. Barnaby. So yeah, we're in commercials and well, we've got station engines and tractors. So my motorbike will be there, and so will the Massey. The fire engine and the ERF will be in commercials. So yeah, we'll be there at Statfold. Is it Country Park? Yeah, Statfold Country Park with this, the Arctic, and the Massey's on the back of the trailer. So yeah, I will hopefully see you guys there. I'll put you on when there's something interesting. So anyway, we are here at Statfold Barn, or Statfold Country Park. We've got the fire engine set here. We are planning on moving them over, so we've got a Green Goddess, a Dennis, and the ERF. So it's like going through the ages of fire engines. How nice would that be? Yeah, we've got some Land Rovers here, some tractors here, lovely steam engine selection going around here. Sprigs here, I've seen. There's a few other nice steam engines. A massive thing up in the air. Got aeroplanes coming over and all, every now and again. But yeah, when Michael's there, I will go for a wander. Just waiting on him, so I've got to shift the tractor, because we're going to shift the tractor out of the way, park it up, put the fire engine here, and I think we should all be set after that. I've been waiting for, I think now, what's the time? 10 o'clock, so he should be here by now in theory. Because I've been waiting since 8 o'clock for him to appear. So it's an hour to Stoke and an hour back from Stoke. But yeah, anyway, I'll put you on when he's here. So, well, I've been asked to take the Massey out on a parade. So I'm now in the queue for the fire engine, Michael's Arctic lorry, a Green Goddess, a Volvo FH12, an Atkinson Borderer, and a Scammell off-roader. So yeah, I'm the odd one. I'm not a commercial, but I've got the trailer and the pit bike on. So yeah, I'll let you know how this goes down. To cut a long story short, wasn't a parade, wasn't a nice run around the whole event. It was the lorries going around the arena, so I got misinformed. But hey ho, had a little ride out on this. I ain't complaining. Yeah. Just, you can see the mats where the fire engine sits. But yeah, when it's the tractors around the arena, I'll film it. So yeah, I'll definitely get that in. Anyway, I'll put you on when something else is happening. Right, here we are. We've got steam out. We've got phone and steam lorry sat there. Let's have a look what's in the arena.
Right, who's going to
we've got Nick flying about on his Scammell.
Come on, I've seen you before somewhere. What police flag?
What else do we have?
Colin, just have a bit about this, Colin. Right, yeah, very good. There we go then. Bottle tractor. Keep going. That's it. Have you sworn at it? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right. Just firing it in.
So there's some lovely steam models here, miniature steam. Got some
we'll let you off,
6-inch, 4-inch,
Yeah, and your
3-inch.
Graham Brown. Where'd you come from, Graham?
Coast, originally Gloucestershire, but now from Harwood in Bolton.
I do like that Boral scene here. That is lovely.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, crikey. All right, then be careful. Now we've got a real couple of little giddy ones here. What make of engines this one, man? Right, Savages. Now, where did Savages build their engines, or larger ones? There's a few that they ever built. Kingsland, that's right, but Savages were big builders of fairground rides, weren't they? And it's what sort of, is it?
Efficient because they could drop the trailer off, pick an empty one up, go and get that loaded, rather than having somebody unload and load their lorry, so it was much more efficient. There, 23 of them.
Very good, so now we'll learn a bit about the steam lorry. Is it easy to work?
Yeah, very easy. It goes quite well.
Right, and your name? Well done, thank you very much.
Ah, lovely familiar face of Sprig. I've had a stare of that this morning. And it's still working as hard as ever. What we got here? Eveling and Porter, 10 ton I think this one is. This is the compound edition, so it could be an E-type roller. That is lovely.
Early preservationists in Lincolnshire in 1958.
Another roll, that one there could have been the 12 ton, this could be the 10 ton, called Thomas. Another compound. What we got here? This one looks like a Marshall. I think it is anyway. That's a McLaren. That is lovely. It's rather unusual. We've got a Garrett 4CD. Got a steer of this one more. This one's called That'll Do. Right. We've got another Eveling and Porter roller. So I've had to swap to this view because I'm on the bike. Just having a bit of a potter about today. Today's just been settling in. Tomorrow I'll go around the whole thing, hopefully, if I remember. And we'll have a proper look at all these lovely vehicles. It's a bit bumpy ground, but hey ho. It's absolutely wonderful. Got a nice range of American stuff. There's a bit more American bits up here. Let's have a look. Got some Kenworths. I think that's Peterbilt and all. So yeah, Kenworths. What we got here? Scammell, Peterbilt, another Scammell, Foden, a Mack, Atkinsons, more Scammells, ERFs, Autocar. There's all sorts here really, especially when you look properly. That's a nice Peterbilt. Another Atkinson with a Gardner 180 in it. So yeah, obviously we're set up there. But yeah, there's all sorts down here. Anyway, I'll put you on when there's something interesting on.
We have a rear brake lever just underneath the clutch lever, and that's why we have all those calipers on the rear disc. So we have two brakes.
This is the kind of stuff I want to get into. Sure, my girlfriend won't be too pleased with me trying to do some of this stuff and falling off the bike, but you gotta have a few cuts and bruises and broken bones to learn all this. Bloody hell. They're mental.
first time by Gary Rothwell back in the day, the legend Gary Rothwell, first time at Daytona Point, when they said it couldn't be done. But it proved to be Rothwell. We're doing it.
in my eyes, soot in my hair, cinders in my shoes. I'm watching the needle falling away and singing the 8th grade blues. Well, we're running late in the sorry state on 82.15. She's overdue for boiler work and I can't get her to steam. With 1,000 tons of coal behind and the tender full of slag, Me mate sent me to Coventry and he just won't answer back. Well, smoke in my eyes, soot in my hair, cinders in my shoes. I'm watching the needle falling away and singing the 8th grade blues. Now across the cab the driver sits and he's staring straight ahead. He's not spoken to me for 18 months since I started at the shed. He's drawn a line across the cab for each of us to stand, since he found I'd joined the NUR while he was an as-left man. Well, smoke in my eyes, soot in my hair, cinders in my shoes. I'm watching the needle falling away and singing the 8th grade blues. I fired her thin and piled it in, but still she wouldn't go. When the water dropped, I forced to stop on the main line for a blow. I've smashed the clinker, cleaned the fire, tried every trick I know with the rake and dart, but that old fart blames me for all our woes. Smoke in my eyes, soot in my hair, cinders in my shoes. I'm watching the needle falling away and singing the 8th grade blues. With a 1 in 60 climb ahead and the water out of sight, we'll have to stop and blow her up for the second time tonight. The load comes on the engine and the start is showing green. I'm looking for the banker, but no banker's to be seen. Just smoke in my eyes, soot in my hair, cinders in my shoes. I'm watching the needle falling away and singing the 8th grade blues. Now the driver comes from Motherwell, his face I can't abide. He only knows full forward gear with the regulator wide. I can't touch his injector and mine is short of breath. I wish his balls would turn to bulldogs and bite the sod to death. Well, smoke in my eyes, soot in my hair, cinders in my shoes. I'm watching the needle falling away and singing the 8th grade blues. Smoke in my eyes, soot in my hair, cinders in my shoes. I'm watching the needle falling away and singing the 8th grade blues. Well, we're running late in the sorry state on 8215. She's overdue for boiler work and I can't get her to steam. With 1,000 tons of coal behind and the tender full of slack, me mate sent me to Coventry and he just won't answer back.